Scorpio. I didn't have my Oracle cards with me last night, my Archetypes deck, and I've really been liking to use this to clarify the messages that come through, or to get other messages that come in. So I figured I would do a quick just Oracle pull for you guys, because, you know, Scorpios are my peeps, first of all, and second of all, I try to make sure I do that for everybody. I want to say, I feel like Virgo, may not have gotten an Oracle pull this month as well. And if they did not, I apologize to any Virgos or cross-watchers that may be Virgo watching this video. So, let's just dive right into it, because I got Sag-U-Agi to do tonight, Sagittarius, and I want to try to get through Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, because it's the end of the month, and I always roll super late. So, this is an Oracle pull for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, yay! The Poet. This is like my favorite one. I'm such a dork. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any cross-watchers who would like to try to get into the head of their Scorpio. As always, guys, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it, okay? You know the spiel. This is just an Oracle pull once again, because last night I did your reading. It's posted, it's up, but I did not have my Archetypes deck with me, and I just really wanted to do this. So, here we are. The Poet is number 7. If you guys are Scorpio like myself, I'm a Life Path 7. Some of you guys could be born on November 7th, watching, or you could be a Life Path 7 as well. How you figure that out? For those of you who don't know, you add the digits of your birthday. So, I'm an old fuck. My birthday is 11/12/82, so I would add 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 2, which gives you 25. And you reduce that into a single digit number. 2 plus 5 is 7. Boom. That's how you get it. Super easy. Alright. So the Poet just happens to be number 7. So that's why I feel like maybe some of you watching are also Life Path 7. My daughter and Andrew are all 7s as well. It's funny. Okay, what other lovely messages do I have for my Scorpios? Let's see what this says. Ooh, the Queen. Hey, yo. That's what's up. Boom. Alright, that's kind of Empress energy, so I want to say it is in this deck, so you could be connecting with Taurus or Libra once again. I believe last night Leo was a huge player in your fucking reading. Huge. Okay, what else we got for my Scorpios here? Oh, God, they all go so crazy. Whoa, that's too many, dang. Alright, so the ones that all fell out, I like to look at them anyway. Medallion, the Womb, the Mystic, and the Vow. The Medallion and the Vow are next to each other. Interesting, okay. 7-11. We got 7 and 11 here. So, weird. Okay, what else we got for my Scorpios? Please and thank you very much. These are both under the category of the selves, because she has made this into 4, like, separate sections. The selves. Oh, the selves, the selves places the tools and the initiations, alright? You also got the Starborn. I pulled this and the Poet for myself earlier today, and I'm Scorpio dominant, so I think it's kind of funny. Okay, let's see what is going on for you guys. Let's get a good shuffle in for the Threshold and the Maiden. I think those are close to each other. Nope, not at all. I wanted to get a good shuffle, see what the bottom of the deck would be for y'all. I just missed 444. Alright. Okay, bottom of the deck energy. Ooh, beautiful. It's a thread. okay? And I am going to read, I'm still trying to learn these. I don't know if I ever will to like the way that I know my Rider-Waite deck and my Wild Unknown deck, but the thread, we'll read that first and then we'll go right into what we have for you guys. I just want to say as well, I have, like, I'm just under 900 subscribers now, and thank you guys so much. Once I hit 900, I mean 1,000, they traffic your site a lot more. And not that you all know I'm not trying to get rich or anything off this. Like, it's not my end game. But to hit 1,000 would be really huge for me, and I just want to say thank you to all you guys who watch and have supported me through this journey, because it's meant a lot to me. So thank you. What the fuck? Where's the thread? Where's the thread? Oh, I think it's one of the last ones before the initiations. Yep, it is the last one, as a matter of fact. For the initiations, that is only like 8 cards. Alright, so the thread. This is the overall energy, the path, the vein, and the circuit. Life is a tangle. So much happens simultaneously and circuitously, leaving us grappling for meaning and direction in a network of distractions. We cannot connect to the energy of the thread. When we connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in our body. Our whole being responds to its tug. Meaning is pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirits are lifted. We remember who we are. Remember how we were talking about last night, how, like, you know, you're standing your ground, Scorpio? Remember who the fuck you are, okay? We remember who we are and what we came into this world to do. That is directly related to the Starborn as well. We know what we're here to do. If you know, for those of you who do, you know your purpose, and don't let anyone get in the way. Just toxic bullshit. Anyway, through this happens, though this happens on the most profound level, it could be the simplest incident that activates the thread. A song, an image, a conversation heard in passing, no matter how confusing and multi-layered our modern lives become, if we are connected to the thread, we are free. Being tethered to it is the only anchor that our heart requires. In the upright, it is the circuit of meaning within the chaos. If it is dark, which it's not, but I always read this because some people could be feeling this energy, it is binding, frustrating, and taut. To go deeper with this energy, check out the sculptures of Eva Hesse, Hesse. Recall a moment in your life when you felt fully alive. The thread is waiting for you amid the details of that memory. Interesting. Okay, let's get right into the rest of the reading. That was bottom of the deck energy. It's an overall energy, or sometimes an extra message if it doesn't apply to the rest of the reading. The Queen is there, the Poet. This is like one of my favorite cards. I'm super stoked. The Poet. How beautiful is that? The artist, the witness, and the truth teller. Word. The poet's work is to feel immensely and to not be afraid. They must seek out the truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. Maybe that's why my Scorpio ass likes this card. This unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection. That's what your reading is about. Making the choice, doing the hard thing. Okay? Honesty and reflection. Foreseeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and the universal. It's possible that others may not listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. Stand your ground, Scorpio. Do what you need to do. When it is in the light, it is clairvoyant, wise, and timeless. When it is dark, it is harmful words, a sharp tongue, and thwarted creativity. To go deeper with this energy, spend an hour reading poetry, and then one more. Last night at work, I picked up a book, actually, of Maya Angelou's, and Still I Rise. I usually don't read a lot of Maya Angelou, but it was very I was drawn to it very strongly. I'm from New Hampshire. I like Robert Frost. That's another great poet. The works of Jim Morrison. I have both of his books, American Night and is it American Night? It's American Prayer. This is an album. Anyway, guys, if you Google Jim Morrison's poetry books, you can check that out too. It's very abstract, but it's very beautiful. I have a couple of them memorized by heart. So if you want to dig some poetry that's not like stuffy poetry, I would suggest those guys. The Queen is the Empress, the Mother Queen, and the Sovereign. Like her archetypal counterpart, the King, the Queen has a dualistic nature. Either she presides over the realm with grace and eloquence that comes from the heavens to uplift the spirit of others, or she falls into petty contemptuous moods, casting shadow across the land. That sounds like a fucking Scorpio, either happy or not happy, if you ask me. If the king is the ego, then the queen is the expression of that ego in the world. She is the lotus's bloom, the dancer's bow, the moon's radiant reflection. When the queen is seated in her rightful and righteous place, she is patient and forgiving. People overlook that about us. We can be patient as well as super forgiving, like overly forgiving. We get a bad rap, as I said last night. She waits for the grace of God and Goddess to move through her, striving and grasping for nothing. To be the benevolent leader, to embody the queen, is to settle in deep trust, resolve, and power. The royal queen fears nothing, for divinity itself cradles her heart. When it is light, the embodiment of grace, courage, resolve, and stillness. When it is dark, it is vain, wrathful, self-righteous, and demanding. To go deeper with this, Niki Giovanni's Ego Tripping, Nina Simone singing The Stars at the 1976, I always fuck up this Canadian name, the jazz festival, the Montreux, Montreux, I am drawing a total blank right now. The 1976 Jazz Festival. Nina Simone singing Stars, if you want to go deeper with this queen energy. Read Cleopatra's monologue in Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra, Act 5, Scene 2. Then read about Inanna, Tara, and Hera. Interesting. I think I'm going to check that out after I get off here. The queen does not accept the hand of a prince, but claims the throne, knowing the king draws near. She is a magnet for the fully embodied masculine and entertains nothing less. Don't put up with people that are not less than you, Scorpio, but if you are a loving, caring, if you're a Scorpio in your light, if you are a Scorpio in your, highest good, you are that caring, compassionate, beautiful person, and don't accept anything less than that. I think that's last night what the message was trying to tell you guys, that it was okay to let go of things that have broken your heart or brought you sorrow or hurt you. And last but not least, the starborn, the divine child, the star child, and the destined, an elusive yet radiant aspect of the self. The starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. How beautiful is that? The moment the newborn crowns, the moment the newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, the royal stars are said to be in a constellate in a unique shape that maps our path to the world, your birth chart. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn seems to feel a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself toward the future that is beyond the mundane. I've always felt that personally. I've always felt like I was, meant for more, and I've found that my path, though humble, is my more. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view rather than a series of logistics. Read the story of the three fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. When it is light, it is a light, trusting, vibrant, and aimed. When the star child is dark, it is feeling of misalignment and loss of longing. To go deeper with this energy, check out Tripping Over Joy by Hafez, Hafez, and also check out Shakespeare's Star-Crossed Lovers. You know who that is. Romeo and Juliet. When this card appears, don't be surprised if you receive a surge of desire for a long-lost dream, one you haven't visited since childhood. Let this desire shake you up. And have your chart read, or Google it yourself. Study the constellated shape and ask questions. What does this process conjure in you? Faith or mistrust? What would happen if you saw the galaxy as your ally? Very interesting, Scorpio. So that's something to think about. There's something to chew on. As always, guys, I'm going to cut it here because I want to get to Sagittarius. I love you guys so much. You know you are my heart. Namastè. Do the hard thing.